Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well. Today's video was meant to be a what I got for my birthday. That's what I promised in my last video, but unfortunately since I filmed that I've been really ill and then the lighting has been horrific as well. So it's been a bit too long for me to film that and I wanted to use the things I got. So I'm scrapping that idea and I'm filming a late February favourites for you. There is loads of makeup in this month's favourite, a little bit of skincare and some nail varnishes as well. So I'll get started with the makeup first because that's the biggest category. So I'll start off with lip products. The first is a gloss and it's the Sexy Mother Pucker lip lacquer from Soap and Glory, and this is a bit different to normal lip glosses. It's quite thick and opaque as well. So it's this really nice colour called Charm Offensive and it's quite a neutral pink shade. As I said, it's really opaque. It's not that sticky either, but it's a little bit just so it sticks around. But this is the best gloss for pigmentation. You don't need to wear anything underneath it. It has really good colour payoff and it lasts ages for a gloss as well. It really sticks around, and then when it does wear off, it wears off evenly. So I've really enjoyed using this, and I don't tend to use the same lip colour over and over again, but I have been wearing this quite often. But I'll just swatch it for you. You can see that it is really opaque, and it's just a really pretty colour that goes with pretty much every eye look or makeup look. You can dress it down or dress it up, so yeah, I've really been enjoying that and I definitely want to try some more colours from this range. And another one that I've been absolutely loving, I'm wearing so much as well, which is unusual for me with lip colours. I'm quite a bit of a floozy when it comes to that, is the MAC Liquid Lipstick in Retro Matte Fashion Legacy, and it's this red shade, and this is absolutely gorgeous. There are so many colours in the range, practically all of them that I would like to get, but I thought I'd pick a red because most of my lipsticks are pinks, and so I wanted to get a few more red shades. This is quite a true red, maybe leaning a little bit more on the blue side, but it's just so gorgeous. I know there's been mixed reviews on the Retro Matte liquid lipsticks from MAC, but I'm personally absolutely loving them. They're really not that drying, they're super pigmented, you can build them up and they don't get chalky or flaky or crumble at all. They last really well and they just look amazing, and I've got loads of compliments when I've been wearing this shade. Again, you can see how pigmented that is. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous shade. I have nothing bad to say about it. I would say you obviously need to prepare your lips because it is more on the matte side. It is a matte shade, but I've found some MAC matte lipsticks can be super drying, but I don't think this is that bad at all. Just prep your lips beforehand, look after them once you take this off. Next I'm moving on to the eye products. So I'm going to talk about the Naked palette really quickly. Mine is really messed up from travelling. I've had it for quite a while. I was talking about the Naked 3 in my favourites video before this one, and I've moved on to the Naked for this month. I've told you my favourite shades as well. At the moment I'm actually wearing Smog today on top of a other base, but I really love this palette. Super versatile, nice warm tones, and just again nothing bad to say about it. Really pigmented, lasts ages, and you can create so many looks with this. So I've also been loving this mascara, and it's from Chanel. So I am very much of the camp that you can get really good mascaras from the drugstore, and I don't think you need to splash out money on high end. I've always felt that. For example, Max Factor I think are just amazing when it comes to mascara. But I got this for my birthday. It is the Inimitable Intense Mascara in number 10, so it's just black. Classic Chanel packaging, so it's just always pretty and really nice and a bit of a luxury to have in your bag. And I absolutely love this mascara. It is now my holy grail. It's replaced my Max Factor. I would still love the drugstore, but this is just amazing. Again, nothing bad to say about it. It's quite a standard brush. I'm not sure if you can see that because my camera doesn't autofocus, but it's quite a standard brush. It tapers towards the end here, so it's thicker bristles here, thinner there, and I think it is a plastic wand. But everything from the wand to the formula is so easy to apply. It's so lengthening. It gives just the right amount of volume to your lashes. It lasts all day, it doesn't crumble, just everything about this is incredible. I'm wearing it today, and I've really been impressed with this, and it is definitely my favourite mascara of all time now, so I will 100% be repurchasing this. And lastly, on the eye kind of side, is my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm on my third or fourth of these. Absolutely love them. I must say, I didn't think an eyebrow product can change my life. I've said it before, I'll say it again, it really has. Like, it's ridiculous to say that, but these are just amazing. Absolutely recommend them if you can get your hands on them. I love how thin the applicator is. The only thing is, I wish you could see how much product you have left, but you just screw it up and down. The shade is just so good. I have the shade Taupe, or it used to be Ash Brown I think, but it's Taupe. And it's just such a good colour match. It's not orangey in any way. I was using the Rimmel Hazel eyebrow pencil, and that is just so orangey in comparison. And I love that it comes with a spoolie as well, so great for travelling. Just everything about this is incredible. I highly recommend these, and I think they're available on Cult Beauty or Space NK, so they're more easily accessible in the UK now. Okay, lastly for makeup is cheap products, and I have 4, which is really weird for me because I'm not really that into cheap products normally. I'll start with 2 blushes. The first that I was loving more in the first half of the month is the Stila Convertible Colour, well, it's just called a convertible colour. It's a dual lip and blush colour in the shade Gerbera. And I picked this up a while ago. Mine's a bit kind of messed up at the moment, you see here. I talked about it in my spring video, I think last year, and it's not really a me colour normally. If you see from the packaging reflects the shade inside. I love the packaging. It comes with a mirror, so great for travel, and I'm not really a cream blush person normally either, but I love these and I definitely want to pick up more colour. This shade just goes with every makeup look as well. It's really nice for natural days when you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. It's good if you're wearing heavy eye makeup. It's just quite a neutral shade, and although it is a cream blush, it's not slippy, it sticks around, and it more when you apply it, it goes into more of a powder finish, I think. I really love it, and I love it on the lips as well. It can be a little bit pale on my lips, which sounds weird because it's not pale on here, but if you put it on my lips, because my lips are quite dark, it can be a little bit pale. But if you just tap it on with your fingers rather than doing a really thick layer of it, it looks really pretty and goes really nicely when you're wearing it on your cheeks as well. I'm just trying to swatch it. I apply it with a stippling brush, but that's the shade. I don't know if you can see that very well. Here, again, really pigmented. It's that one. And along the same lines, I've been going for more neutral blushes this month. It's one from Natural Collection, so really, really cheap. It's Peach Melba, and this used to be quite a blogger favourite. But again, I don't want to do it too much because it does fall out the packaging, annoyingly. But I've been wearing this a lot as well. Don't want to tip it too much. Again, it's such a neutral blush. It's kind of a browny pink shade. Goes with all makeup looks, sticks around all day, and just a really lovely colour. So let me just swatch this for you as well. It's actually quite similar to Gerbera, but a little bit more dusty, I would say. So it's there if you can see it. So those are the kind of blushes I've been loving this month. On to highlight and contour. So I've been using Master Sculpt pretty much every single day for this month by Maybelline, and I think this is such a great drugstore product for kind of contouring and highlighting. It's really big in more of the luxury market, and it can be quite difficult to find, in particular, the right kind of shades for highlighting and contouring in the drugstore, but this is fantastic. I've got it in medium dark, which you might think is a bit weird because I am on the lighter side, but I just prefer it. So it comes at the bottom with a mirror and a brush. The brush I use for doing my cheeks. So I'm wearing it today, and I just do it here and here, and it does do quite a harsh line, but then I blend it out with another brush, but it's quite good at just getting that line underneath your cheekbone. And it's also good for kind of doing either side of your nose if you want to. The highlight shade is quite a lot smaller than the contour shade. I wish it was a little bit bigger because it can be awkward to get your brush in it. That's my only kind of bugbear. But again, as I always say, really good for travel. It's always a benefit for me because I always carry my makeup with me, and I stay overnight at my boyfriend's a lot. So this is the contour shade. It's quite a neutral ashy brown. It's not too orange, which is fantastic, so great for contouring. Again, they're really pigmented, really easy to blend. I love the highlight as well. It's not glittery at all. It's quite finely milled, and it's just really pretty highlighter, so I've really been enjoying that as well. And then kind of following on from that is another cream product, which again is kind of strange because I'm not huge on cream products, but it's the No. 7 Instant Radiance highlighter, and I've spoken about this before. Again, I think I mentioned this in my spring video, but I've really been enjoying this for layering highlighters over the top of, as well as using it on your own. It looks really pretty and natural by itself. It just gives a lovely sheen to your skin. I tend to use it just here on the cheekbones, and I don't apply it directly here because I feel it can move the makeup underneath, but I tend to warm it on my fingers. First I rub a little bit on my fingers and then just pat it in like this, and it looks very pretty, like I said, by itself, but underneath other highlighters it really makes them pop. Okay, on to skincare, and I've got two skincare favourites. The first is by Origins, and it's their Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. I love Origins in general, and I think their masks are one of their best selling things about them. Every mask I've tried I've really enjoyed. And this is a kind of a 2-in-1, so it's the best of both worlds for me. It's a clay mask. I love clay masks. I like the ones that dry and really draw out the impurities, and this does it. It's a lovely pink colour, so obviously you got to love that. And it has exfoliating beads in it, so you let it dry completely, draw out all of those impurities, and then when you wash it off it has these exfoliating beads in it, and they're not too harsh, but they are harsh enough. And I find sometimes in scrubs the scrubby beads are just not effective at all. I know you don't want anything too harsh for your skin on your face because it is delicate, but I don't want something that just doesn't do anything at all. This is just the best of both worlds really, and I've really been enjoying this. So really nice for if your skin is looking a little bit kind of flat or a bit clogged. It's a great product for that. And then onto another high-end product. I've been wanting this product for maybe 2 years. And it's just one of those things that I never got around to buying myself, and it's the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm, and this has so much hype on the internet, and for such good reason. I've been absolutely loving this. It is clunky packaging, but it feels luxurious, so I'm not bothered. I got it for my birthday and it really does feel like a treat. No one really understood why I was so excited about a cleansing balm, but this is just amazing. It comes with a muslin cloth, I think, or a flannel, and it also normally has a kind of stopper here to stop any product because it does melt when it gets to room temperature. As soon as you open it, it has quite a strong fragrance. So if you're not into heavily fragrance products, you might not like this, but I think it just smells like a really high-end perfume. It reminds me of like Chanel or something like that, just really nice kind of floral but musky scent. This is amazing at melting off your makeup, any impurities. It's still gentle, it doesn't drag on your skin, it melts really nicely into a very nice consistency. It doesn't feel waxy, it doesn't leave a residue, but your skin feels so soft after using this. And it's just an all-round really nice product. And finally on to nail varnish. So I've painted my nails quite a few times this month. I try and change up every week for work, but in particular are these two shades from Essie, and I bought them in a set together. I've seen them before and they're so pretty together, and they're two shades that I've wanted for ages as well, and they did not disappoint me. They're so beautiful on the nails, either worn just by itself or with another colour, or together they are just perfect. I definitely want to do a nail of the day post on them. The pale pink is, I think, yeah, Fiji, and I'd heard before that this can apply quite patchy, and it's difficult to build up an opaque colour. I didn't find that at all. It's such a beautiful soft pink. It has just the right amount of white tones in it. It's really effortless and classic without looking too try hard, but you look done. It's just a really nice shade, and with an accent nail of a cut above, which is this beautiful chunky kind of pink rose goldy glitter. It just looks so beautiful, and I've really been loving these together. So I love Essie nail polishes in general, but these shades have just been absolutely beautiful, and I think coming into spring they'll really come into their own. So that's it for my favourites. I'm sorry if the lighting is a bit weird. The lighting's pretty much gone outside, and so I'm relying on my bedroom lighting, but that's quite yellow. I'm definitely in the market for some actual proper lighting. I need to buy it, but I don't know where to start. So if you have any recommendations for me, that would be amazing, and I can start posting videos a lot more regularly. It'll just give me a lot more flexibility. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will definitely be back soon. Please give me a thumbs up or comment and tell me what you liked, maybe what you didn't like, what you want me to film in the future, and please do subscribe if you enjoyed my video. All links will be down below. I have a blog if you want to check that out, all my social media links, and my previous videos as well. So please do check them out if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, bye!